Hello everyone, welcome back to another video where today we're going to be going over two main things. Number one, we've had official confirmation of Yasmin Finney's character, as well as a new promo image of the character, as well as some details for the brand new Doctor Who annual. So stay tuned, enjoy the video, and let's just get right into it. Also, if you enjoy regular Doctor Who content, feel free to subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, it's completely free. You can always unsubscribe. Let's just get right into it, shall we? So for those of you who are unaware, today is actually the birthday of Yasmin Finney, who is soon to be playing a role in the 60th anniversary. Specifically, it has now been confirmed. Welcome to the Doctor Who family, Rose Noble. Wishing a very happy birthday to Yasmin Finney, whose character Rose is the daughter of companion Donna Noble, played by Catherine Tate, and Sean Temple, Carl Collins. So the question is, what happens when Rose meets one of her mum's oldest friends? It is a mystery now, but what we do know is just like her mother, Rose stumbles across something alien, and from that point, her seemingly ordinary family is never quite the same. So it was cool to have a synopsis for this character. Obviously, I feel like we've all known for some time at this point that Yasmin Finney was playing the daughter of Donna. However, there are some interesting details to be gleaned from this. Most prominently, they've not gone for the double-barreled surname as a lot of people were expecting them to do. A lot of people were expecting Rose Temple Noble because obviously it's Sean Temple and Donna Noble, so they were expecting a double-barreled surname. However, it seems as though Yasmin Finney's character has only taken on the name of Donna, or Donna's side of the family. Don't know whether that means anything in particular, but I find that quite interesting. I mean, Donna strikes me as the sort of person who'd keep her own name anyway. She just strikes me as that sort of person who'd be like, I'm keeping my own name. But I wonder if that'll play into the role of the 60th in general. I'll be curious to see that. Also, obviously, as we know, Rose is, I would assume, a reference to Rose Tyler, and I would assume the reason she has that name is because even though Donna's memories of the Doctor are gone, I think a little bit of him still lives within her, the memory of him, so her subconsciously thinking up the name Rose would make a ton of sense. Just to add something quickly onto the name thing, it was actually said in End of Time that Donna was taking up the name Temple Noble, so I don't know whether she's changed her name or whether it's just Yasmin Finney's character Rose who's decided to not take up the name, but I think that's an interesting note. I mean, it could also just be that the social medias have shortened it for the sake of simplicity and maybe word counts, but I doubt that's really the case. But who knows, honestly. I just think it's an interesting detail to note because obviously, as I said, they were so sure that it was Temple Noble in End of Time, so for Rose not to be going by Temple Noble is interesting. As far as we can tell, there's nothing that's gone on between Donna and Sean, so it's going to be interesting to see what spurred that along, especially considering, as I say, Sean seems to be a pretty sort of solid part of her life as far as we can tell. And then they mention a little bit about her meeting one of her mum's oldest friends, who's obviously the Doctor, and then she stumbles across something alien. And now I think we pretty much know that that's going to be Beep the Meep, right? We've seen in the trailers the little ship. We pretty much know that they have interactions in the trailer, so I would assume now, and I think it's pretty much confirmed, that she will be basically playing the role of the kids in the Star Beast did, in the original Star Beast comic. She will be taking their place as essentially the young person who finds Beep the Meep and is kind of allured because of his cuteness and stuff like that, which is very, very fun. Also, I gotta say, it's just really nice to see an actual new promo image, because I have felt for the last couple of weeks they've been posting a lot of similar stuff, so it's nice to see just a straight up new promo image, and I think this is a sign that things are going to be ramping up, and there's more to suggest that. Specifically, we had a little teaser of the 2024 Doctor Who annual, which features both David Tennant and Ncuti Gatwa on the cover. Sonic screwdrivers at the ready for an incredible journey in 2024. The official Doctor Who annual features everything you need to know about the Doctor, plus costumes, games, behind-the-scenes looks, and exclusive stories. So yeah, I think I've covered before the kind of leaked synopsises of this annual before, but it seems to contain an exclusive adventure with the 14th Doctor via a comic, and I believe a 15th Doctor story as well, plus, like it says, behind-the-scenes looks and exclusive stories and all that sort of stuff. So this might be the first Doctor Who annual which, in my opinion, has content worthwhile for quite some time. Not knocking the annual, but if you've been following Doctor Who as religiously as I have over the last few years, they don't really give you anything new if you're not already in the loop online, whereas with this, they seem to be making a concerted effort to give us something that's quite new. I love seeing them both on the cover. I think that's a really smart way of going about it, considering we're going into 2024, which is Shooty's year, but obviously 2023 is pretty much David's year. So having them both here feels like a very, very good move. And also, obviously, the picture that's used in this teaser is a picture of Shooty in the leather costume, which we assume is his costume for the Christmas Day special. And I wonder if that's intentional. I hope it can perhaps be an indication that that costume's sticking around, because even though the reveal costume was shown first, the orange jumper, this one seems to be more the focus. I mean, it was at SDCC, it's been on several of the promo pictures, so my hope is that this costume isn't just a Christmas special exclusive thing. I hope it reoccurs, because personally it is my favourite look of Shooty Outward by quite a considerable margin, and I hope that the fact that it's been pushed this heavily on merch is indicative that this look will stick around at least beyond just one episode. It's also interesting to note that if you pause the video at a certain point, you can tell that the 14th Doctor seems to be facing the Sycorax in this comic, which is a nice little callback to the 10th Doctor's very first story, the Christmas Invasion, which feels very fitting for a new Tennant incarnation to go up against the Sycorax once again. I think that's really, really cool. Apparently this comes out September 7th, which is actually relatively soon. So when I get my hands on it, I don't know whether you can get digital versions of the Doctor Who annual, but if you can, I'll go through that in much the same way I will Doctor Who magazine, and of course I'll pick it up myself. So yeah, that was a really cool little announcement, and it definitely feels like things are ramping up just as things go now. I wouldn't be surprised if sort of September we start getting more and more stuff. I don't think we're going to be getting a TARDIS revealed this month. I think that's pretty much off the cards, which is a shame, because I did think with all the teasers, you know, why would you do all those teasers if you weren't going to reveal a TARDIS? But then again, I know a lot of people would prefer they just wait till broadcast, which I completely understand. And perhaps that's their thinking as well. It just seemed odd to me to focus a month around the TARDIS after focusing a month around the Sonic, where you explicitly revealed the Sonic and not revealed the TARDIS. I don't know. I'm waffling. But let me know in the comments below what you think about either of these things. Will you be picking up the Doctor Who annual? What do you think about the Yasmin Finney details? And tomorrow you'll be getting some more news from me. I'm trying to get back into regular content. I'm actually really enjoying myself. So leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later.